Hey traders, Shane from GMTfutures. Welcome to our presentation on the reversal strategy automation. Now this is just a very quick walkthrough of the parameters for the reversal strategy. Now there's a more detailed video which will be uploaded to the member site, but this will just give you a basic walkthrough of the strategy parameters. Cycle. So if we go into our strategy setup and we go format strategies, now this is one thing with your new strategy, which I'll be sending out tonight. You'll see that the strategy looks different to how it did in relation to this R component. You've got the R component, and then you've got your P component. So the R refers to the reversal. So that was the first description I gave you as far as the strategy, and the P is for pyramiding. So you've actually got two strategies working in one system there. So you've got your pyramiding, which you can separate and have working a different profile. Like you can say, well, on the pyramiding I only want to go for a fixed target and I want to use a swing trailing stop, whereas on the reversal I'm actually going to go in with a fixed stop. I'm going to then use a moving average trailing stop, and which I'm going to use a moving average trail. I'm going to put that on true, and I'm not going to have a fixed target. So you can there's obviously more ability to customize the two strategies and make them independent of each other, but also you need to be cognizant of the fact that they are the design of the system is that we're trying to get the most out of the strategy by going into the trades with very minimal risk, and then just compounding our positions as we go along, because that's where obviously the huge potential is on this strategy. So that's the real significant change. There's no change to the times. The zero line is still the zero line as far as your exclusion zone, so you can elect to have an exclusion zone where if the MACD or signal line set up in that area, it won't take the trade because it's too close to that zero line. So what the idea behind that is that we want trades that have moved definitely away from that, strongly away from that zero line, so we haven't got that consolidating type price action. The minimum trend before you take a pyramid trade, you can nominate that. It can be 20 pips, 40 pips, 80 pips. You can decide exactly, and that'll the higher you make that number, obviously the less trades you're going to get, because you're going to be filtering out a lot of the pyramiding trades. Your initial stop is fairly straightforward. That's your initial risk on the trade. We always have to have an initial stop, and then you've got your trailing setups, the take profit. You've got your support, resistance, and the swing, which we've already described. Then you have the moving average. Now the moving average is the newest of our additions to the trailing type strategy. And then as we go through, you'll see that we've got our profit targets as per usual, but we've also got our support resistance profit targets, which talk about marketing out at the opposing support or resistance, or fixing a target at the support or resistance, and then you can nominate that target based on a value or a tick value or a brick value. So guys, that's basically another walk through the strategy. Any questions before I move on to the other systems that are running at the moment and what's potentially looking really good this week?